Hello, welcome to Swabies, No Bees Bought British Beekeeping. This is a bit of an unexpected video. This one, I wasn't expecting to make this at all, not this year. They say you can make bees or you can make honey, and this year all we done here was made splits, caught swarms. Didn't expect to get any honey at all, but luckily for us, a few of the really early swarms that we caught and splits that happened on their own managed to actually produce some honey for the end of the season. So we actually ended up using our new Techtron 32 frame extractor when we really didn't think we were going to be using that until next year. But we had just enough frames to warrant unwrapping it, plugging it in and trying it for the first time. So here's the video. Hope you enjoy it. Oh, welcome to the new revamped office. Some new toys to unpack. And some toys to get the film off of. 1.5 meter Techtron capping tank. I've still got to take the cover off a plastic film off of the wax melting tank. And this is a 32 frame Techtron extractor, which came in about 2 days ago, but I haven't had a chance to unpack it yet. So, a little full frame extractor that we used to use. This is going to be the extraction area. So we'll extract here. We've got some filters coming, some strainers rather, not filters coming. There's our heated bottling tank, our bottling machine. That will be our bottling area. Some jars underneath. Alright, let's have a look around this bad boy then. I've literally just taken off the packaging, and that's as far as I've got. So it comes with a connector for car battery, 12-volt battery. The control unit, obviously. The connections for the car battery with a 12-volt supply. Sweet. Looks good. It's got 3 of these handles on. Very nice. So the motor is obviously adjustable with the thumb screw. Keep pressure on the belt, nice and easy to do. I would imagine no spanners needed. That's on a pulley. That's good. No, this is it. Harvest 2025. There's 15 there, and this is full with 32. Okay, we'll try speed 3. There you go, speed 3. Neat shot. I'm hoping I balanced the frames out okay. Some of the frames were only partially filled, some are only partially capped, so I've gone through them all and tested them where need be, and tried to space them out and level out the weights. So in there, so it's balanced. It's not screwed down this, so it could vibrate across the room. Still quite stable though. Some lovely looking honey. Very nice. Okay, so this is speed 6. And I am going to have to swap that out in a minute. I'm quite impressed with the lack of cappings that are actually in that honey. I actually used one of these. If you use it right, you don't dig in at all, and it takes off some very thin shavings. It actually works quite well, but it's something you've got to get used to, I think. But looking at that, sometimes you see really great globs of honeycomb going in there. But there's very little like that. Anyway, yeah, speed 6. Okay, so this is up to speed 7. %. Well, that's pretty stable. That is pretty dry. Won't grumble about that. Right, so I've swapped over now. I've got 10 frames in there, the last ones. So I've actually got it spinning in the opposite direction. Not too sure what happened there, but it is going in the opposite direction now, so that's all working well. So all in all, really good. I mean, even with gaps in the frames, like you can see there, I've tried to balance it out as much as possible, but you know, it's yeah, it's doing bloody well. Very impressed. I like that a lot. I'm certainly impressed with the welding. Very good. Nice bit of kit. Okay, so finally the last thing to mention is cleaning. I thought that cleaning this would be a chore. We have no water over here. The extractor isn't particularly light and it's not particularly easy to move around, but it actually turned out that cleaning that Techtron tank was a lot easier than cleaning that Vivo tank, and here's for why. If you look in the Vivo tank, there's lots of wires, it's a wire frame. You can't get your hand down the side, well you can just about get your hand down the side. So with this you need to take the motor and the top off and then pull the cage out, and then you've got to take it out, and then you've got to jet wash it and jet wash every single bit of bar in there, which is a bit of a tedious process, to be perfectly honest with you. But I mean, it is, luckily it is small enough that you can pick it up and walk it outside and do that. Obviously you can't pick that up and walk it outside very easily, but this was so much easier to clean because of the flat plate on there. All this, the cloth underneath, give it a bit of a scrub up, and for around the bits that you couldn't really reach with the cloth, I bought a flexible scrubbing brush on a pole, a little bit of a arm, and that, with that you're able to get in right inside and give it a good clean up. And it actually worked really well. It was actually quite quick, and you can see how it came out. And cleaning this off is so much easier than trying to clean those bits of bar off in there. Yeah, so the tools I used were the cloth, that long handled brush, and I think it's like a little Japanese cleaning bristle brush you use for wax. And yeah, really easy, really quick, didn't take a whole lot of water, and come up really well, so jolly good.